Pedro next to Odin, the mission will be accomplished. You put Odin and Pedro on the job, hey, they will get it done. Now, will Pedro be alive? But they will get it done. Now, I put Pedro in there. That shit didn't work. I actually just lied. That shit didn't work. We're just gonna lose an Akatsuki member. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with giving animes the Akatsuki because as iconic as the Espada can be, One Piece villains can be, Dragon Ball villains or whatever, the Phantom Troop per se, it's just, the Akatsuki got ore, dog. Fuck it. They do, and you know they do, okay? We're putting niggas in Akatsuki cloaks. Today, we're doing that with One Piece characters. We're gonna have round one with anything goes. It can be an actual duo, a fake duo, whatever the case may be. Then round two, we're gonna make sure it's completely made up. They cannot have an existing chemistry. And then round three, who gets who? Like, subscribe, yap, let's get right to it. How do you stop them? It has a debate to be a different duo. I'm gonna acknowledge it because it does exist. We could do something that, y'all know what I'm gonna do, but hypothetically, we could do this. We could do this and just say, fuck you. And I might do it. I really might do it. But I'm gonna keep the guys together, man. I'm gonna keep the guys together for now. You already know what time it is. I'm gonna keep the guys together, man. Give me Luffy, give me Zoro, and hey, gang, you kick their ass. Hey, you do it. Now, I'm not gonna say there's not stronger duos out there. Again, I'm gonna name one that we just saw, like literally just saw. Let me be clear, I'm not ignorant. There's a conversation. There's stronger niggas than Zoro. Case in point, we put this nigga up here. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm gonna take the chemistry. I'm gonna take the chemistry there. If I wanted to know for a fact that, hey, it's a result, it's really one of these two. So to be honest, I'm gonna leave these three up here. Luffy obviously is gonna be up there. And it's just a matter of who I want to either A, be the leader or B, step down. You know what I'm saying? Because there's an argument Shanks is the leader of the Akatsuki and then these two are the duo. Or if I just like, we got a different leader all along. You two are duo, Zoro's down there type shit. So for now, let's move on. Duo 2, off rip. You know what? I am gonna demote Zoro. I actually am gonna fuck with my glorious king. Rare time I'll give an L to my glorious king, and that's because we need to give him something we're fighting for the entire fucking series. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, them niggas, y'all. Now, who's next? Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't give this preface already. For the sake of, but they would never do that. They would never do this. Look, in character, they keep their personalities, but one change, they're going to be evil. Please don't tell me how Luffy would let people survive. No, in this verse, they are evil. That's the only change to their personality. They're fucking evil. Now, in the last video, I made an argument, well, Beerus, while evil, he would just be fucking lazy. Whis can't interfere, and Beerus would just be fucking lazy. So that's why I didn't put them in the list. Stuff like that can apply. But in terms of, no, they would never kill somebody, they're evil. That's so obvious. You don't know YouTube comments. You know, chat, we can't leave Sanji off the board. Not saying he's the third strongest, but we can't leave Sanji out the Akatsuki. Especially because his whole gimmick would be wanting to, like, I'm not gonna lie, dog, if you just let me cook for you, man, you could go. I mean, I can't let you go. So I'm low-key lying, but like, we don't have to fight. Just let me cook for you at the casa. Let me cook for you at the hideout. So who would push Sanji? Who's a good partner for Sanji? Ooh, I see some names that I like. On the lowest of keys, y'all gonna have to let me cook. I'ma hide the screen too. Y'all gonna have to let this cook, man. Y'all gonna have to let this cook. Them boys mean business. Law and Sanji mean fucking business. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas, hey, what was the mission? Cool. hey, what was the mission? Cool. And that's it. And that's it. You know they gonna get it done. This next duo, we seen this duo, man. And I don't know if I want to pair them again or not. I'm thinking. I just thought of a demon duo, bro. You know what? When life, chat, this next duo, when life makes you lemons, when life gives you lemons, chat, sometimes you make the fucking lemonade. Y'all gonna say, oh, no shit. It isn't no shit. But hey, man, I gotta make the lemonade. Where is he? And now, add that nigga. Chat, come on, bro. What are we doing? Nigga, if you don't take Whitebeard and Roger and smush that bitch together and tell them niggas go out there and if you don't take Whitebeard and Roger and just kill people. And come on, man. Come on, man. Next. You could surely argue a duo out there is better. That's fine. I'm not overthinking it. I need one duo that is undeniable, like my Broly Gohan, and it's these niggas. You stop. I'm not gonna lie. Technically, even though this one has the most aura, technically, this is the Hayaka style. Next up, this is, I don't even know if this next duo I want to pull the trigger on. Oh, wait, no. I have a duo, bro. Every anime has a duo that just always wants to kill each other. You know, you gotta have the duo that doesn't fucking like each other. And they got synergy. I'm not gonna do them in round 2, even though I technically could. As far as round 1 goes, this, I didn't have to think about this at all. Holy shit! Kaido and Odin, nigga. What the fuck? Kaido and Odin. Oh shit. Kaido and Odin are just crashing out. Honestly, they would kill niggas trying to kill each other. They would kill people trying to kill each other. They'd be like, hey man, we gotta settle the score. And then the Three Tails, hey man, leave the village alone. Yeah, so we gotta settle the score. Hey, I say leave the village alone. 5 minutes. Mink. Then they go back. As I was saying, they're just gonna beat the shit out of whoever just wants to fucking talk to them real quick, bro. Then my God. Next up, Dofi gotta be on the list. We can't leave Dofi off, bro. He's too conniving to not put in the Akatsuki. He's way too conniving to not put in the Akatsuki. But who do I want to pair Dofi with? Because we got too many options for One Piece, and that's the fucked up part. There's 3 people on this board I'm thinking about, all actually really good options, especially if the idea is they are evil. But there's some people that's not gonna make the list altogether in round 1, and I'm like, damn, I mean, they probably deserve it, but they're not going to. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one, man. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with Blackbeard. I'm gonna go Dofi Blackbeard. I'm gonna go Dofi Blackbeard and just have peak piece of shit. like I'm going for just EVILBOIS, just peak piece of shit. Blackbeard might snake you. See, here's the thing. He really might, but he picks his battles. So Blackbeard would be the guy that I'm at the 10 tails summoning, and all right, now the world's shaking. You know what I'm saying? So I do know that. I give you that. And honestly, there's good enough options to kick him out of round 2. Because there really are. Like, we do not need Blackbeard in the Akatsuki, but I think he would be in the Akatsuki. Duo 7. So I'm gonna tell a couple of honorable mentions right now, and maybe this is just the one. The first one that comes to my mind for Duo 7, give me Ace. Where he at? Yeah, one I was thinking is Ace Sabo, off rip. I was thinking Ace Sabo, crazy fire style. There's 2 of them, and you just deal with it, nigga. Ball up. I was thinking one of them too. The second one, not gonna lie, I get it's been a long time since I seen them niggas. I ain't forget shit. Let me get this nigga, and let me get this nigga. We could have the same gimmick, different niggas. We have ice style and fire style, and them motherfucking go to war. Option 3, if I really want like a thinker, because I think we got some smart people in this bitch, don't get me wrong, but like just a meticulously kind of gimmicky but mainly well thought out ass duo. Because in the One Piece verse, we gotta like navigate to these niggas and shit, but I don't think that justifies a Nami sneak. I don't think it does. Nami would be if I like really want to stick to anime lore. I do think there's a Garp conversation at that point, and like an evil Smokey, or I don't know. So he's in the opening, but I'ma just disclaim why Lucci is an automatic discount for me, because Lucci's in the fucking opening. So I know he does something. I know he's not pussy, and I'm kind of scared he'd hold me, but I don't know it yet, so I don't want to put him in. I hope that's fair. So I'm gonna take him out, but I know he probably goes fucking bananas. I just don't know it. I just saw him in the opening. So wait, I got 2 contenders. We gotta think this through. Because Robin would go insane as an Akatsuki member. I think I have to have Robin. Because Robin and Akatsuki, she reads the poneglyphs. 2, what's up with it? And then 3, she got the intel shit. There's an argument for Katakuri Big Mom. There's an argument for Garp Robin. But chemistry-wise, they wouldn't like each other either, but they would work together. They don't like each other in verse, but Aokiji and Robin kind of go stupid, bro. I'm thinking either a Garp Robin. I think I want to do a Garp Robin, and that duo might stay with the non-chemistry list. One Piece is way harder to do than Dragon Ball because One Piece has a lot of non-stupid characters that are evil as fuck. Now the question is, and as we go to round 2, sleeping on Ooh, I am forgetting Rayleigh. Do I want like an unk duo? 2 old ass niggas pulling. Actually, it's kind of funny. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's put 2 old ass niggas out that motherfucker. Let's do it, man. Let's put Team Unk out there. Let's put Team Unk out there to just mop these young niggas, bro. Now this is gonna be more difficult than me, and I'm definitely gonna freeze it now because my whole thing is gonna be chemistry and synergy. So if there's 2 characters I've never seen interact before, it's gonna be Chatter 242. What do you mean? In chapter 39? Like, all right, dog, I didn't fucking know that. All right, so disclaimer, I'm not finished One Piece. But now it's time for no chemistry. So as far as I'm concerned, they either A, haven't interacted, or B, like, OD can't stand each other. That's the thing. If they like kind of cool, like Luffy, Shanks, like sure, I ain't seen them go like work together, but no shit, they get along, right? Zoro, Mihawk, kind of the same thing. Like they literally trained each other, or he trained Zoro. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Law Sanji kind of pushing it for the sake of argument. If we can get rid of it, we will. But like duos like Odin and Kaido, if I can avoid it, I will. But if not, you know. All right, with that out of the way, let's start it off. So yeah, Shanks, you gotta go. Let's make it easy. Who do I want to pair with Luffy? Luffy Roger is the same nigga in college. But I don't want to do anything like that. I'm really thinking about a Luffy Blackbeard and a Luffy Doffy. I just don't know if Luffy Blackbeard is too much on the nose of like obvious rivals. But I think that's fair. Especially when in the Dragon Ball when I had like, you know, I think that's fair. I think I can do that in comparison. I'm gonna hold off on that. Oh shit, our leader. I did realize who our leader is, side note. One leader, 3 letters, 1 word, Ned. Oh, fuck! Big Ned in control all day, every day. Next topic. Oh, I do want to acknowledge another thing, because I'm not a fake reactor. I saw his name. I saw this nigga trending on Twitter. Now, I muted the nigga instantly, but apparently this nigga does some shit. Nope, I'ma DQ him because I ain't seen it. But I have unfortunately seen his name trend like in the search tab. So I don't know what the nigga do. If this is an obvious pick, gang, I'm not doing it because I ain't seen it. But I seen his name trending. So, hey, nigga could be cold. Not doing it. Now, I haven't seen it. Not doing it. I'm not a fake nigga. But I have seen that nigga name trending. So, no, I'm not going to do it. Shit, this is actually really hard. Okay, who just duos off rip. Duos off rip. I feel like Law and Shanks would be fire. Law and Doffy couldn't stand each other. And I think that's why I want to do it. Yeah, let's get Law and Doffy together. I'm a first duo, not the top one. I'm punching in Law and Doffy. It's the complete, this is my Vegeta Frieza of the One Piece Akatsuki. Like I've said in the last video, you need a duo that literally would on sight want to kill each other, but they're doing it just to make it get, you know what I'm saying? Let alone turning Law to just being an evil piece of shit fuck ain't that hard to do. So yeah, let's do that. Big Mom strong as hell, but I don't want Big Mom in the Akatsuki. She'd just be too fucking annoying. We got shit to do and she's hungry. Now Odin's stupid too, but at least he's more controlled. But Odin might get snubbed over time. Yeah, I'm gonna put him down. Odin might get snubbed. I think I just go with team main character. This is who gets Nart, obviously. I think I do want to do this. Just straight go Luffy fucking Roger and just them are just guaranteed. Hey, I don't want to fight nobody if it's not Naruto. If it's not Naruto, I'm not interested type shit. I think I want to do that. I don't know how strong he is yet, so I can't put him up, but obviously he has relevance. He's bullying Buggy right now. Buggy will not make the list. Damn, this is hard. Who do I want to pair with Mihawk? Mihawk's too menacing not to be in the goddamn faction. Yeah, let's pair someone with Mihawk. You know what? Unironically, even though she's not that strong, Boa would be fantastic in the Akatsuki. And I'm not saying she pussy, but in context of like what the Akatsuki want to do, turning a tail beast into stone just off of simping is kind of fire. And I think of all people, one that would tolerate her shit is Mihawk. Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and put Mihawk and Boa together, man. Do it, man. Let's put Mihawk and Boa right there. Let's put Mihawk and Boa there. Mihawk wouldn't give a fuck about her, but at the same time, they getting shit done. Yay. Next, this is Mickey as hell. I don't even think they've said a word to each other ever in the series, so it's legal. But man, this is based on history. Say I'm lying! Say I'm lying! Zoro and Katakuri? Hey! Them niggas in the field. So Katakuri be like, this the one that Luffy respect. This the guy that you respect. And Zoro like, this the one that pushed Luffy to the brink? Oh yeah. Yeah. A more mature Luffy-Zoro tandem. That's just cinema. We need it. Okay, Shanks has to be here. Whitebeard and Shanks need to be on the list. No qualms, debates, yap, or whatever. We need to make sure, despite this team already being strong, we need to make sure that we put niggas in the dirt. Shanks and Sanji might have some interesting chemistry. I feel like Sanji would get well along with a nigga like Whitebeard. He got the same tendencies as like his actual do. You know what I'm saying? I can see Sanji just like fucking with him. I'm not locking this in, but I'm gonna come back to that because I really think that they'd be cool. He gets a better family instead of Vince smokes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, chat. Hey, I might have just cooked something up. Yeah, I like that. I'm locking that in. So what duo are we missing? We need a duo that will, no matter what, they'll die for the cause. We need a duo that will die for the cause. Kind of like how Gamma 2 is, but like, not Gamma 2. Kind of like Kasame, but like, not Kasame. We need a duo that is the mission said to, and mind you, technically that's these two niggas, but we need another one. We need another one, like that's their brand. You know what's worse, Chat? You put Odin up there and put Pedro next to Odin. Hey, the mission will be accomplished. hey, no cap. You put Odin and Pedro on the job. Hey, they will get it done. Now, will Pedro be alive? But they will get it done. No, I ain't putting Pedro in there. That shit didn't work. I actually just lied. That shit didn't work. We're just gonna lose an Akatsuki member. Yeah, hell nah. I'm wrong. I'm dead wrong. That shit ain't work. I'm trying to remember, did Garp and Rayleigh ever talk to each other? Is the duo valid in both rounds? I'm giving the duo there. I could just do Kaido Shanks, but I want a bit more. Like, I know this isn't for chemistry in terms of lore, but I feel like they would just hate each other. I feel like that duo the entire time is Shanks being like, Kaido, you're taking this shit way too far. Now, low key, not the strongest pick available. Shanks, Sabo putting in work. They'd be the duo that like thinks what they're doing, because in this verse they're evil. They'd be thinking they're doing the right thing and they're absolutely not, but they'd work together. Also leaving off a lot of straw hats outside of the three. Do I want to have like a special straw hat must be in the Akatsuki round? I think I will, just for funsies. But yeah, I'm gonna lock this in, and I'm gonna actually assign the straw hats in verse 1. But yeah, this is my no chemistry, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, not allowed. This is my list. Now, let's do this one. So what I'll do now
just because I think it's just more interesting, to be honest, rather than just strong guys in One Piece. I'm gonna assign every Straw Hat a fucking thing. Every Straw Hat has to be in it. Where's Jinbei? All right, so these are the Straw Hats. Now, off rip, one nigga gets this last spot. I think this is definitely the leaders of their duos. One last Straw Hat gets a squad. Jinbei. Do I want to sub out Nami is the real deal question. I want to say I could finesse a squad with Nami. In character, in verse, and I know exactly who I would pair with Nami. I would want to say that the rest of these three I could go without. But then do I need an Usopp squad too? I think you could get away with that. Let's see. Let's start connecting dots and figuring this shit out later. With Luffy, for the sake of making sure that every duo survives, give Roger to Nami. I think that would be a fun conversation anyway, too. I think Roger and Nami would be fucking hilarious. And I think Whitebeard and Usopp would be even funnier. With Robin, do I want to do Robin Law? Yeah, I want to do Robin Law. I like the idea of Nami having somebody that she just needs to navigate, let Roger handle the rest. But then if someone like tries Nami, she'll do like some weather shit. Usopp completely overmatched or whatever, but he just like is gimmicky and shit. And this nigga will have the chance. There's a conversation that I swap Usopp with Frankie and Whitebeard. Frankie and Whitebeard actually would be a hilarious fucking duo. I'll get back to that actually. But I know it's one of these two in Whitebeard. And then I think Robin Law is self-explanatory. Like, watch the show, buddy. Duo 1 needs to be, I think the Crash Out duo would be like, yo, motherfucking goddamn, what's his name? Fuck, Zoro and Odin. Holy shit, bro. Holy fuck, bro. That'd be hilarious. I don't know how I can make this worse, chat. You know how now my brain's one piecing. You know how I can make this worse and even funnier? Give me Boa and Sanji. Holy shit. Holy shit. I gotta do it. Now I gotta do it. I have to do this. They would work so well together for the worst possible reasons. They would literally, she would literally hate Sanji, but understand that like you know how like Sanji for somehow is like charming to everybody, but like a total fucking pervert. But then at the same time, like Sanji's self-explanatory. He would like don't touch Boa. Like what the fuck? Yeah, no, man. Holy shit, bro. Sanji might be dehydrated. This is literally Fishman Island Part 2 Sanji, by the way. Jinbei Shanks would be really interesting. Really interesting. Jinbei and Rayleigh, that might be my pick. Jinbei and Rayleigh is insanely interesting. I'd like to see them boys have a conversation. There's also a conversation to put Garp there, but I already have Whitebeard and Roger. I don't need Prime Garp just out here fucking with people. You know what I'm saying? I think we already have our heavy hitters, and then I gotta find somebody for Luffy. Yeah, I like that duo. Let's add more character. We're already pretty fucking strong. Let's add character. I don't think I need a repeat of the same thing. So it's really Usopp or Nami, one gotta go. Cause I do want like ship guy and Whitebeard, you know. I like all this. I like this stuff. But at the same time, just because it would really piss off the community, because the community hates fucking Usopp. I remember in the One Piece hot takes. Yeah, seriously, what the fuck is that? Itadori's hated in JJK hot takes. Usopp's hated in One Piece hot takes. Naruto just hates pretty much Naruto. In Dragon Ball, every character is misutilized. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. So you know what? Just to piss off the community, we're gonna leave Usopp up there, even though Frankie Whitebeard would be fire. Who do I want to pair with Luffy? My nominations are Doflamingo, Blackbeard, and Kaido. Those are probably my 3 if I had to pick between one of them. Do I want the strong? I think Luffy Blackbeard is like, not basic, but obvious. Luffy Doflamingo is just like, yeah, I'm going Luffy Dofi. Because Dofi is like, don't get me wrong, Kaido's a piece of shit fuck. But some way that nigga Doflamingo think, bruh, I just think he's like the darkest motherfucker I've seen still. And The way that nigga brain work, bro, you gotta pair that next to a Luffy, because Luffy is just who's the strong one? That nigga weak and going to sleep and shit like that. So I think I'm gonna do Luffy Doflamingo here. So this is the Straw Hat version. Now, last and not least, assignments. Ned is just sitting back, arms folded, watching his duels go to work. Who do I assign the One Tails to? This is Gaara. We don't want to let Gaara finesse some shit because he's the weakest tailed beast. Whole time he's not, but like you don't want to get bamboozled, right? So with Gaara, he wouldn't give a fuck about Boa. I'm thinking either Jinbei Rayleigh or Robin Law for Gaara. I think I'm gonna send the niggas with smarts. I'm gonna send Robin and Law for Gaara. Make sure they get it done. You know, put the sand motherfucker in a different room. Oh my God, that would be like damn near exactly how they killed that nigga. You know, you literally sand coffins and then arms grow in the bitch and snap his fucking neck. Yeah. That'd be crazy. All right, the Two Tails. The Two Tails, very chaotic nature, the way she fought even. I'm gonna give that to Whitebeard and Usopp. The bitch like literally blew up the hideout. We don't see the fight, but blew up the hideout and shit. Feel like we could just write that as instead of some hack shit, Usopp was just running away from tail beast attacks and then Whitebeard just handled that bitch. The Three Tails. Does Boa turn him to stone or do I want to stick fucking Roger on him? I think that nigga's a tot. But like not a tot, but a tot. Sanji kicking a kid sounds kind of crazy too. Yeah, I'd just overkill him. Fuck it. We usually try to manipulate the Three Tails to stick to the Naruto canon a little bit, but in this one, yeah, just kick the little runt shit in. Just kick the little runt. But Nami might tell him to chill. But then Nami's evil now. Yeah, Nami's evil enough to say fuck it, fuck him. Like, I can't because the same way Sanji wouldn't hit a lady, Nami being dark enough to kill a kid is kind of dark. You know what? Just to avoid that comment, because, yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. Turn that nigga to stone. Four Tails, what is that? That's Goku? Yeah, that's Goku. I mean, the water guy. Yeah, you put the water guy on him. The Five Tails, that's the smart bubble guy. You either want to put your navigator on that or you want to put your crash outs, and I'm gonna go with the crash outs. So Five Tails for you niggas. Oh wait, no, I confused it again. This is the Five Tails. Yeah, just kick his ass. This is the Six Tails for sure. There we go. I confused it again. Yeah, the Six Tails is bubble guy. He's all complex and shit. No. We're just gonna beat his ass. And then the Five Tails, that's the horse motherfucker. Yeah, Roger, just kill it. The Seven Tails, that's the girl who's spunky as shit. We're definitely not putting them on task. Not gonna lie, Robin and Law, go handle that. Yeah, go handle Fu. The Eight Tails, guaranteed capture. Hey, that nigga would make a rap at how fine Bo is. Hey, nah, nigga. Guaranteed capture. We want to make sure that nigga got caught. We're sending Boa after them because if that nigga not in stone, we know it didn't happen. And that nigga would write a verse about Boa. Get him gone. Good shit. Get him out of here. And then Nine Tails, we keeping that obvious all the way. Naruto would try to talk no jutsu Doflamingo, and then Luffy would fight the nigga regardless. There we go. There we go. I like this. I like this. Now this version, if you want to see a different anime, probably when I catch up in Bleach or maybe I do like JJK or something, let me know. We're gonna take a break from it in the stream today. However, this one probably gonna be more agitating than Dragon Ball fans because Dragon Ball fans are just more chill than you guys. But I won't be reading these comments. You niggas wildin'. So hopefully y'all don't kill each other in the comments. This is a fun video to do though. Take care, stay blessed, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.